Well, here I am. I'm Charisma Pedole, the mystic scientist, and I am going to pass some minutes here at the Ufo of Arcturians. It is doing his work here. He's in the north and some 12 degrees north in Tucson, Arizona, downtown. So let's see if I can turn the camera. There we are. So the UFO is there, as you can see above the light. It's from Arcturians and is doing a very interesting work here in Tucson, Arizona. I have been taking in live Facebook several live videos, but now my fans in YouTube also need to have it. I am downtown here, located where a lot of people are still here and having fun. You can hear some music, but the UFO, well, that's the light of the street, and I'm sorry. But the UFO, I'm going to ask them to turn some lights. Can you kindly, Arcturians? This is Charisma Pedole, the mystic scientist, on May 16, 2018 in Tucson, Arizona. And I am taking the Arcturian UFO that is doing a gorgeous work in our DNA reconstruction and also on the warp of space-time. And I'll give you right away an example of what an experience I had today with a kid of 5 years. Hi, Arcturians, this is Charisma Pedole, the mystic scientist. I very kindly, with all my heart, telepathically ask you, but I am, well, my audience doesn't understand telepathic messages yet. I would love that you do some changes in your, if you can help me doing changes of lights. So they can see you a little better because it's too dark and it's difficult for people to see you. But maybe if you do some changes of light, I will appreciate also that they understand, people of the audience understands that you are very much aware of humanity. Arcturians is one of the oldest civilizations in our Milky Way galaxy. They vibrate their consciousness and arts in fifth and dimension at 533,066 kilometers of the speed of light, according to my new physics, in the framework of the matrices of the quadrature of the circle, which is a transformed new physics unified by a system of measurements. The Arcturians are the greatest healers in our galaxy, or are considered among the greatest healers in our galaxy. They are based here in Arizona. I have had opportunity to watch several UFOs commanded by Andromedans. One of the, well, I have the video in YouTube, I believe, in one of the talks I did with one of my friends, Vivian M. Ramirez. We did a talk about it because she was the one that took that video the 7th of December 2015. In her second honeymoon, she came here to Phoenix, Arizona, and at 5 a.m. she went out because she had a telepathic message, and they took a command that we're doing a checkup of no less than 7 UFOs of Arcturus and no less than 6 UFOs from Andromeda. And the headquarters was the Andromeda UFO, the red one. Well, here we are with the Arcturians, and I'm very kindly asking you. I'll be here some minutes because my battery, even though my charger, I did charge. I don't have it for 7-10 minutes at the most battery. And I will very gladly ask you with all my heart to change some lights, to give us a little more light so people can be able to see you more, and they are going to see the street here. So they watch the relation that it is a live video in Tucson, Arizona, downtown. You can hear the music that is very good, live music, of course, and that is the light of the street. Okay, anyhow, UFO Arcturians, can you very kindly give me a little more light so people can see you, please? I know that usually you know who am I, because I am an old contact. I have at least 2 years and 3 months being a contact since New York. And well, here we are. Well, I was telling you about an experience that was gorgeous that I had today with a 5-year-old kid. You see, this kid was walking here with his father, and I was doing the live video of Facebook around, well, it was around 7:48, 7:49. And when I was about to finish, he stopped to watch me, the kid with the father, and then the kids. And then the father said, Charisma, because he knows me, he said, what are you doing? And then I told him, well, I was filming on live Facebook that UFO that you see in front of you. Which one? He said, well, that one that you see there. Oh, he's rotating. But what is he doing there? Well, he's helping us. And the kid was just listening. 5 years. And then I said, yeah, they are helping us very much. But how? He said, the father said, how do they help us? I don't understand. And then I told him, well, they help us, first of all, we have a band or a channel in every one of our atoms. That atom has a channel, as I said, and it's the band of perfection that since each soul was created many thousands of years by our almighty creator, the source of all energy, light, and sound, it's in a state of perfection. In my matrices of the quadrature of the circle, which you already know because you have read my book in Amazon, you told me, it is the 0 point, the mirror, the 0 point, the negative numbers, but also that is where I have located in that book of Amazon.com on Kindle. I have located also the bioplasma and the bioenergy, which is all the life of energy created by the main source. There are two types of bioenergy or bioplasma, one that is centralized and one that is general. We have the centralized is the one that is individual, and we have the general one. The general one is the one in my theories of the new physics I handle. It's like a glue. That is a glue that is you're doing a unification of all the forms of consciousness and kingdoms. It means animals, minerals, plants, vegetables, and consciousness, as we here in planet Earth are consciousness. And then the kids said, and what are they doing there, those that you call the Arcturians? You said, yeah, the Arcturians are also consciousness. And the kids said, my God, then we are not alone. No, my dog, we are not alone. But what are they doing? I don't understand yet. Well, I'll make it simple. Look, in this band or channel in the atoms that we have the bioplasma, whenever we do that, you get angry, you get mad. Have you ever been mad or getting angry? Oh yeah, he said. And the father said, yeah, because he doesn't like to wake up early in the mornings. Well, he sometimes gets mad. Okay. So, sweetie, you know what happens in your atoms? Have you been yet at school and you know what an atom is? Well, I have heard, he said. Well, okay, I don't have now time to explain you all that. But look, in each atom, whenever we do have anger, or we have fears, or we are avaricious, or we have bad desires, or we are ignorant, or we are like a lack of communication, and we have a lot of pollution and density, then we lose the connection to the source of all energy, light, in a state of perfection. So that is exactly what the UFOs are doing by the channel of bioplasma and also Nibiru planet spaceship. and also Andromedans and others. So also, as I as you see him move, but he said the kid said, "Oh, but he's almost not moving. He doesn't move. He's also like there, like he doesn't fall. He doesn't go to the right. He doesn't go to the left. No, no, no. He is holding the space, my love." I told him, "What is holding the space? Why is he holding the space?" Because, oh, I lost the UFO now. Wait, let me see. No, he's there. Well, he's holding the space. My dear Arcturians, I need a little more of your light because I see you with my eyes, but I have a tree and you're close to the tree that doesn't let people see you. You're okay, let's see. I got it out of the camera range because of the tree there. I saw that you lighted. I need a little more light, Arcturians. I know that you're doing your job. Okay, I see you barely, but you are there. I see you. Okay. So I told the kid, look, they are suspended in the air producing anti-gravity. And then the kid said, "What is anti-gravity?" I told him, "Well, anti-gravity is the opposite of gravity. You see, gravity in a way is what makes us pull down, that the airplane will." Have you ever been in an airplane? I told him. He said, "Yeah." Well, look, an airplane, you see the airplane, how it pulls up? Yeah, we are up in the sky in the air. Well, that is because he is against the laws of gravity and he is producing in a state of anti-gravity. But he has a limitation, because he doesn't handle anti-gravity the same as the UFOs and the extraterrestrial civilizations. So look, I'm going to make it short because I don't have more time to explain all my conversation with the 5-year-old kid, which was gorgeous. Well, I told him, look, anti-gravity is a state of doing good deeds. It produces a high frequency that has a lot to do with a higher speed than 300 kilometers per second, which is the speed of light. You see? So anti-gravity goes above that speed. And when we go above that speed, it's because we can produce it when we have good heart, when we can produce good deeds, actions, emotions, and thinking. Then we produce anti-gravity, and it's the contrary of density and gravity. My dear boy, now, other day I continue the conversation. Thank you, Arcturians. This is Charisma Perdola. And also I told the kid, and also they are producing the anti-gravity in the space because whenever we produce those typical bad issues in our character and we have fears and anger and we are not obedient to our father, then we create an alteration in the warp of space-time and in the energy around us. So they are reconstructing that energy that has been discharged and altered by consciousness and behaviors of all the 7 billion planets in this planet Earth. All that is in synthesis what I told the kid of 5 years, and I believe that he said, "Wow, I'm understanding more. I think I'm going to come to be your pupil." Well, you can come every day and talk to me about the UFOs. So a little kid of 5 years old understood, so that everybody must understand what I explained. May peace prevail in your hearts and in your souls connection, so you can produce anti-gravity and dharma and help planet Earth in the catastrophe so they are softened, and we can do the ascending process of frequencies, each one of us. Thank you very much, YouTube's live stream. Thank you very, very much. Charisma Pedole, the mystic scientist. And here I am in Tucson, Arizona. So now I don't really know how to put this off because it changes, it changes. So I don't know where I stop it. Let's see. These say, are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yeah, I am stopping streaming. Thank you very much, my beloved fans.